what's my reason to be in India? I love India. I'm Indian. From Product Conclave, it's one of the best places to meet startups. It's a great place to see other investors, who's doing what, interesting new companies that are showcasing their products, and of course also to see our portfolio that's here also. Yeah, so I think the ecosystem has evolved quite a bit over the last couple of years. We've seen products become better designed, scale, better performance. We've seen wonderful founders taking their products globally. Zomato is a perfect example. Beautiful app that I use in New York now. I don't use Yelp. I use Zomato when I'm in New York. So it's a great example of the talent that is here in India. The evolution of that talent is very fast. A couple of years ago, people would struggle with basic design. They would struggle with performance issues, scale issues, and you can see plenty of companies getting beyond that very rapidly now. I think some of the values that I look for are, how do you pay it forward? People that are willing to help other founders look back on where they were a couple of years ago and maybe perhaps remember the people that may have stepped forward and given them a helping hand when they needed it, and not ask for anything in return, and do the same for the next generation of founders. I think that's really important. I think that's one of the key reasons why Silicon Valley is the way it is. And I think that founders that are using that same mindset here are going to help build the ecosystem into a very large global contender. So to me, that's a very important trait. I think open-mindedness is another very important trait that I look for. The ability to adapt and accept new ideas, accept when you're wrong, learn from the mistakes that you make, and look for people to guide you, right? And not just listen to what they have to say, but actually absorb what they have to say. And then, of course, the decision has to be yours. It's your business. How you run your business is up to you, but you want to take as many inputs as possible, internalize them, make sense of them, and then act on them appropriately. Don't listen to anybody who says that your idea is not good, or the idea is too small or boring. I may tell you that myself. Prove me wrong. Just go out there and do it. Believe in yourself. Go out there and build products that you feel confident about, and then show the rest of us that we're wrong. So don't listen to what we have to say. We don't know everything. None of us do. So my advice to you is, if you have a dream, go follow it. You may stumble along the way a bunch of times. That's perfectly fine. The reason that you're not the things that you want to keep in mind are, you don't want to have regrets about not having followed your dream of building a business, building a product, scaling it, and there's no reason you shouldn't. This is the perfect time. Get out there and do it. nasscom Product Conclave is a great platform. The whole Product Conclave and 10K initiatives are amazing platforms. They've really helped galvanize the ecosystem in the last year or so. Provided resources to founders that they didn't have before, bring communities together nationally, not just in Bangalore, not just in one city, but throughout the whole country. I've met incredible founders from cities like Bhopal, from Coimbatore, from, of course, large cities, but all over the country. And it's great to see that, we're not talking about one startup ecosystem competing with others. We're talking about one very large domestic startup ecosystem working together. Fascinating.